happy, thank Goddess, it's Friday. As always, I am iiiYansaje Muse, the Black Madonna of the airwaves, bringing you the music, the mystics, and the mojo on Radio for the Cosmos, 222.9, the Mothership. And it is November 14th, 2025. The day is vibing on a 7, so that brings completions, Yemaja's new birth, and Ogun's open roads in the ways of love. It is Ojo Eti in the Yoruba days of the week, and that is day of turbulence. So you might feel a little push of energy that may push you to complete a love cycle or open a new one or show a little bit of love to yourself. Either way, somehow, some way, make sure your tongue hits that honey jar. Your future self will thank you later. It is the 8th Friday of autumn equinox, the 4th of Scorpio season, and the moon tonight is waning in the 6th house of Virgo. Now, we all know Virgo energy is all about putting in that work, but with it waning in that energy, let's understand that resting is work too, and it's also a form of self love. If you've been watching the Mothership all day today, you started out at 12 o'clock a.m. with some solar plexus sleep meditation, followed by your 6 a.m. cosmic weather forecast. Then we had the rising Bembe Orisha music to Oshun before we got to the sensual and melodic Mothers of Song in her honor. So here's what you get each and every Friday that you tune into rotation 5 of the Mothership's 7 orbits. Check it out. Yellows, golds, Venus, Iba Osun, love, sensuality, voices of the mothers. Welcome to Fridays on the Mothership. 222.9. Beam up. And we are back. So if you are watching this on Facebook, then make sure that you hit the link in the top of the pinned post page so that you can beam up, tune in, and jam out to the Mothership's 24-hour a day, 7-day a week groove. If you're watching from TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, or LinkedIn, the link is in my profile. And all we got going on today is the groove, but make sure that you sign the email list so that you can be kept abreast on all the great things that the Mothership has coming up in the future. And if you are enjoying the music, the mystics, and the mojo, then by all means show your support by using the PayPal donation link in this video's description box. And I am available for spiritual counseling sessions today via the Mothership's Mentorship and Guidance Hotline at 314-200-0368. And speaking of, I'm going to go ahead on and get to your Friday open book tarot read. And this message is for people who are in relationships and may need some relationship guidance. If your relationship is good, smooth, gravy, then this relationship read is not for you. If you're single, this read is not for you. This is about how do we in relationships go about completing cycles, new births, and open roads pertaining to our love lives. Today's oracle is the Medicine Woman Healing Deck, so let's just see what it says. Gonna shuffle. Okay, cards already popping out and talking. There's an interesting one to start with. We'll plug it in where it fits. All right, that should do it. Split the deck. Oh, okay. Well, damn. So, we have the exemplar of the arrows, which is the Queen of Swords in this deck, to the Devil, the Trickster card. Many of us are bringing completions to love cycles in our lives by cutting things off that aren't love at all. We've learned our lessons from the trickster energy. And if you look up close at this card, you see that little thing running off in the distance over there. And the exemplar of the arrows, as you can see, there is no sword in her hand, but her cutoff game is just focusing on what's really important, the work in her lap and the children or creative endeavors or whatever it is that she must protect. Even if that something to protect is your sense of self love, your sense of peace. So, some of y'all may be going from coupled up to single after this because it's coming up a lot here lately that many connections are happening and breaking up because you have a lot of narcissistic individuals or energy vampires that are attaching themselves to the abundant ones, and the abundant ones are waking up to it, pulling that sword and cutting it off. And what that's really doing for your love life is aligning you with the energies of someone who can love the way you do. But you can't do that, bind it to trickster energy and tricking yourself into believing that something is loved, what that isn't. And the card that popped out is Five of Bowls, which is the regret card. And as you can see, there's someone holding out their bowl of love to someone who's already turned their back and taken another path. This may be you if you have to do so to protect your divine energy. Nothing wrong with that. I'm going to go one more page in, and underneath the exemplar of stones, you have the Three of Arrows, which is the card of heartbreak and the strength being given from divine forces to move forward. And we have the Harvest Lodge of the Stones. So many of you have had to end relationships in order to protect your own abundance, and that's your inner abundance that manifests to the outer abundance. Ashe. And in doing that, there's your love cycle completion. Ending that cycle automatically brings a new beginning. So there's the Yamaja rebirth that's connected to the 7 on today's numerology. And the open road that Ogun opens is all the possibilities ahead of you when you free yourself from someone who's playing in your face and playing in your energy. And at the bottom of the deck is the Fool card. New seeds, new beginnings. Can't make it up. There's my general message. Should you need a personal read, then give me a call on the Mothership's Mentorship and Guidance Hotline at 314-200-0368. I am iiYansaje Muse, and this is Radio for the Cosmos, 222.9 The Mothership. Love, allure, is so much more than tawdry seduction. Osun, the Venus Collection, brought to you by the Mothership Mystic Boutiq. All proceeds go to 222.9, the Mothership, internet radio for the road less traveled. Beam up. And we are back. Today's channel song is coming from Rihanna with Take a Bow. Some shows have to end in order for new acts to begin. It is what it is. This is 222.9 The Mothership, radio for the cosmos, and beam up. Make sure you guys join me tonight at 9 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time for your cosmic weather forecast. Beam up. You know what makes orbits so fascinating? They move very, very fast, yet appear to be moving very slow. Actually, orbits do both. simultaneously. 222.9, the Mothership Internet Radio, is a 24/7 orbit rotation of old school grooves, planetary funk, and mystic